Annual sports games really have to put in the work to break free of the last year's game with this year's stats tag, and the Codemasters Formula 1 games generally haven't had the best start since EA acquired the studio. It's common for the pre-release trailers to be bereft of notable gameplay features. F1 22's promotion in particular raised concerns with its focus on F1 life, a new game mode featuring supercars, clothing, and even sofas that all seem perfect microtransaction territory. If you do pick up one of the latest titles, your first few minutes will confirm that the series has been EA-ified to a much greater degree than their predecessors. Before doing anything else, the game wants you to pick a supercar for your virtual luxury home, which doesn't bode well, but once you've skipped through some dialogues and muted the overly loud EA tracks, it is possible to relegate the unnecessary additions to the background and focus on what is actually generally a solid step forward on the track. Online discussion around these games, including on the series subreddit, has been consistently negative. Some of the criticism concerns the new microtransaction-focused features, but just as much is about gameplay problems, bugs, handling issues, dodgy driving by the AI, and so on. Perhaps I've been lucky with patching at the point I've bought the newer games, but I haven't encountered any notable issues. It's possible the developers were helped out by the regulations overhaul for the 2022 season, but in my eyes F1 22 and 23 are a significant step up over F1 2021. With my chosen configuration of medium traction control and most other assists turned off, the games are much more challenging than the 2021 edition was. The cars require more careful control, and the rear end can more easily step out mid-turn or on exit, meaning you have to be a lot more precise in your power application or risk spinning into the wall. This results in a far more rewarding experience when you do pull off a perfect lap or overtaking manoeuvre. Graphics and performance have also seen some uplift in recent years. I was surprised when the game automatically set everything to Ultra and turned on ray tracing, and I expected a poor frame rate. But my 3070 Ti was more than up to the job. The game seemed to have increased fidelity and detail, but also run better than F1 2021 on average, which is a fantastic combination to see. In short, despite all the unnecessary surrounding distractions, it's the gameplay that won me over. I still only buy these games when they're on offer, but they're certainly strong enough to make my regular rotation. I suppose the moral of the story is that, as in politics, the internet thrives on negativity. Gripes and complaints provoke the most interaction and shoot to the top of our feeds, but they don't always reflect the full picture. The F1 games are one of those cases, and if you're willing to overlook the EA bloat, there's plenty of good Simcade racing fun to be had. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and visiting stratpack.blog for more.